Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal and welcome to the match preview of Osasuna versus Barcelona following our 3-0 defeat in the Champions League to Bayern Munich. Look, it's been a pretty turbulent few days for us Barcelona fans, so I really do appreciate if you have clicked on the video today to get behind the team again and of course support the channel, because I think it's fair to say, guys, look, we've dropped to the Europa League, a lot of news and speculation has come out of the club in the past few days, and I think these past few days have been yet again another pretty crazy and strange and damaging time for us Barcelona fans. As always when something huge happens, as I say, a lot's been going on, people have been talking a lot, rightly so, but certainly dropping to the Europa League for the first time since 2003, that's big, that's massive. So I think what we've seen in the past few days has been understandable, but for Barcelona right now, we have to regain our focus. The season is still there to be played for, and we've got to make sure, guys, that next season, we're back in the Champions League. We've got 3 La Liga games before the end of the year, and we have got to start winning matches in order to gain that momentum and stability. Tomorrow against Osasuna, we've got to win. And this away trip will be coming to us live from the El Sadar Stadium, an away trip to Pamplona, which historically has been actually quite tough for Barcelona. I think especially with fans in there tomorrow. In our current situation, I'm expecting this to be a really, really tough away game in all truth actually. It's going to be at 4:15 PM local time in Spain, as that's an afternoon kickoff for Barcelona, and I really think this is going to be a tough game. When we take a look at the league table, this is how things are looking. We currently sit 7th, and as you can see, guys, we've got to start winning matches. Even if we win in tomorrow's fixture, we'll still be in the 7th maximum. So that says it all, guys. We've got to start winning matches. We've said it for a long time now, but something has to turn for Barcelona. We've got to get close to that top 4, and then we've got to break into it as the season goes on. Osasuna, on the other hand, are actually having quite a good campaign in my opinion, and to be honest, when you look at the table there, guys, if they win tomorrow against Barcelona, they'll actually leapfrog us. So I think they will be very, very happy with themselves. And shall we actually start with Osasuna here, who, as I mentioned, in my opinion, are actually having a very solid campaign. I think over the past few seasons, actually, Osasuna have been a very solid team. It's a very good word to describe them. They're quite good at the back. They've got a very clear system with very clear ideas. Arrasate has been absolutely superb as a coach. In the past few seasons, Osasuna finished 10th and 11th. And again this season, they're currently sitting 10th. They've been very, very impressively solid, and certainly now they are a cemented side in La Liga. Already, guys, in their first season back in the top flight in 2019-20, they actually drew to us at Al Sadar and then beat us at the Camp Nou on the final match day. And I just get the feeling that, as I said, in tomorrow's game, with these current circumstances, they'll really go for it. I think it feels like this is the sort of game that Osasuna will smell blood in. They'll make this incredibly tough for Barcelona with their home fans behind them. And actually, when I look at Osasuna's side, they actually do have some dangerous players who can certainly threaten us. You've got Ruben Garcia in there. Chimi Avila is a very, very dangerous player. Also, Ante Budimir has certainly got a goal in him in La Liga. However, to shine some positivity on the game for us Barcelona fans, which we certainly need right now, Osasuna are actually winless in La Liga since October. And I think that tells us that, look, yes, it'll be tough. It's going to be a tough away game. We all know that. And in our circumstances, I think almost every game is pretty damn difficult right now. But we should be coming to this game with maximum concentration and maximum desire. I'd expect us to have a lot of possession. We have to keep Osasuna out down the other end, and we've got to make the most of it when we have our chances. And on to Barcelona. Barcelona, what on earth is going on here? I think it's sad, really, when you think about what's happened to the club right now, or where we are right now. Certainly when you look back and think back to teams we used to watch not long ago now. But the fact of the matter is, guys, it is where we are. It's a historically bad situation, but we must remember that Barcelona have been in worse ones before. Dropping to the Europa League can be seen as tragic, but for now, for me, the focus just has to be on the next game. Every single time now. Now we have Osasuna away, and we have to win. That's the way the club has to be thinking. That's the way Xavi's thinking. Barcelona need to simplify this situation for themselves. We can't think about the big picture here. We can't think, oh my goodness me, when on earth are we going to be able to sign players, get back in the Champions League? We've got to start winning games. We have to start winning football matches. And I think certainly, almost more importantly, we've got to keep developing as a team in each and every game under Xavi's new ideas and new regimes that he has to keep implementing. He cannot drop them. From what we heard in his press conference, he spoke very, very well again. That gives me faith, it gives me trust, and we really, really need Xavi here. He's spoken very well so far, but I'm just hoping that he really is saying good things as well behind the scenes. From what we're hearing from leaks and whatnot, it's going well in terms of words-wise and ideas-wise, but we've got to see it implemented. And as he said, guys, we need to go back to square one. The situation is extremely tough, but we have to stick together. Even the president the other day said it. We all have to row in the same direction. And certainly I feel that this right now is when the team needs us fans most. We have to be united. We've got to stay behind the team, and we've got to help us get back to the top. And I think almost the most important thing that Barcelona have to get back right now is some sort of structure, some sort of stability. You know, strings of victories here and there, 3 or 4 wins in a row. We have to find some sort of structure and a system to fall back on. And what I'll say is this: having Xavi and Laporta in charge of this situation right now, it gives us a blind faith as fans. Together, I know they can do this, especially the way Xavi's been speaking, how serious, how methodical he is. It gives me faith. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing Xavi implement big changes on this team in the near future. However, in tomorrow's game, again, Xavi has big problems, especially on the injury list, guys. Already on our big injury list, we have a lot of players, as we know, but joining them will be Jordi Alba and then also Memphis Depay, who are both unavailable now. Memphis is apparently out for at least a month. And we cannot forget, guys, that Memphis is certainly our biggest goal-scoring threat in this team. And I think already goal-scoring has been a big problem for us so far this season. And again, in tomorrow's game, I think that's a key pointer in terms of what we're saying. How are we going to struggle away to Osasuna? It'll be scoring goals. We're nowhere near strong enough in the final third, and missing out with Memphis there, it's another big miss. However, there is a new name in the squad list, guys. Another young attacker in Jutla has entered the squad list for the first time. Ilyas is suspended, but Abdel is there. So how on earth will Xavi line up in tomorrow's game with so many players missing? Ter Stegen, I think, will get the nod in goal. There's been rumours, or almost fans more saying, get Neto in, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Ter Stegen will start. In the back four, and it is a back four what I've gone for. I've gone for actually 4 centre-backs, something Xavi's been doing for quite a while now. Am I the biggest fan of it? No. Would I play someone like Balde or Dest? Probably yes. But right now it doesn't look like Xavi has full confidence in Balde. And I don't really think he trusts Serginho Dest either, especially from what we've been hearing. So Araujo almost in a right-back role, sort of inverted. Same goes for Mingueza at left back, and I think Eric Garcia will come back into the team ahead of Longley next to Piqué. In midfield, I think Busquets, De Jong and Nico will all start. We know that De Jong needs to step up. I think Nico did well off the bench against Bayern, and I think Busquets has maybe been our best player actually on the Xavi so far. And then up front, I put Gavi off the left, Dembele off the right, and Luke De Jong down the middle. Now there are options here. There's Yusuf Demir who we can play. Coutinho is another option we can certainly play. I think another player fans really want to see is Abde. And that's fair enough because to be fair to Abde, whenever he's played, he's looked really dangerous. But I think Xavi is going to go for something like this. Honestly, this one I found really hard to predict. I was trying to do the lineups and I've actually, mixed and matched it a few times now. But I think what we've seen in recent weeks, what we've heard from Xavi's press conference today, I think this could be the sort of thing he goes for. Certainly, be ready for surprises, especially in our situation right now. Xavi can try out all sorts, Yusuf Demir at false 9, but I think having Dembele there, maybe even Abde on the other side if need be, getting crosses into Luke De Jong, it could be a way forward. And of course, to wrap up, guys, with my match prediction for this game, I've gone for Osasuna 1, Barcelona 2. Barcelona need to scramble 3 points together in tomorrow's game. It has to be a win, and I think that could be the sort of result we see, guys. I really do. Barca need anything, like I say. Another away win would be massive, and really, I want to see that stability, the structure, some sort of progression from this Barcelona team. Right now, we're in a very dire situation, so getting 3 points in tomorrow's game, it would just be ginormous. It's a super difficult moment for us Barcelona fans, but we've got to stick together, and we have to start winning matches. This is a critical period in our history, we all know that, guys. So without any further ado, I'm going to wrap up the video. I'll be back, of course, after tomorrow's game to discuss it all in detail. In the meantime, leave any of your thoughts in the comments down below. I'll be getting back to as many of you as I can, and goodbye.